Maurice Sam has reportedly gotten fans talking after a story began circulating that he has finally confessed publicly about having 13 years of love and relationship history with WATS. And this claim has immediately attracted serious attention from viewers who have followed both actors and their careers for years. Because 13 years is not a small amount of time, and the idea that two people could have shared such a long emotional journey has naturally made fans curious about what really happened between them, with many viewers now asking whether Maurice Sam has finally decided to speak about a chapter of his life that he may have kept private for a very long time. And the moment the story started spreading, social media users began revisiting the different moments, appearances, interviews, and professional collaborations involving Maurice Sam and WATS, trying to understand whether there were signs that viewers may have overlooked in the past, because when fans already believe two actors have strong chemistry, any statement about love or relationships can quickly become connected to their favorite pairing, and that is exactly what appears to be happening with Maurice Sam and WATS. With some viewers insisting that there has always been something special about their connection, while others are reminding everyone that chemistry between actors does not automatically mean that they are romantically involved in real life. But the alleged confession has still created a huge conversation because of the number 13, and fans want to know what exactly Maurice Sam meant by 13 years of love and relationships, whether he was talking about a confirmed romantic relationship, a long friendship that developed over time, a personal connection, or simply reflecting on the length of time he has known someone, because without the full context of his statement, different people can interpret the same words in completely different ways, and that has made the discussion even more intense, especially among viewers who already enjoy watching Maurice Sam and WATS together on screen. With many fans describing their chemistry as natural and effortless, and pointing out how easily they appear to understand one another during emotional scenes, but the biggest question remains whether the public has finally heard something directly from Maurice Sam, or whether the story has been exaggerated through online conversations, because celebrity stories can sometimes move from one platform to another and become much bigger than the original statement. And that is why viewers are now waiting for clearer information before deciding exactly what Maurice Sam meant. But assuming the reported statement is being interpreted correctly, the idea of 13 years would suggest a connection that has survived many changes, because over such a long period people can experience different careers, different friendships, personal growth, disappointments, successes, and completely different stages of life. And maintaining a meaningful connection through all of that can be complicated, which is why some fans are describing the alleged revelation as emotional and surprising, while others are asking why such a story would only become a major topic now. And this has opened another conversation about privacy and relationships in the entertainment industry, because actors are constantly watched by the public and their professional chemistry can easily become the subject of relationship rumors. Sometimes even when the people involved have never confirmed anything romantic, and Maurice Sam and WATS are certainly not strangers to this kind of attention, as viewers have repeatedly discussed their on-screen connection and wondered whether there is more behind the scenes. But the fact that fans are now talking about 13 years has made the speculation even stronger, with some people saying that perhaps the two actors have known each other much longer than the public realized, while others believe that viewers should simply appreciate their work and avoid creating a private story around them without confirmation. And there is also another interesting side to the discussion, because Maurice Sam has built a reputation through his acting career and has worked with different actresses, meaning that fans have often connected him with various co-stars based on the chemistry they display in movies. But whenever WATS is mentioned, a particular group of viewers becomes especially passionate, because they believe the two have a different kind of screen presence together, and now the alleged 13-year confession has given those fans another reason to celebrate their favorite pairing, with some viewers saying that perhaps the reason their chemistry feels so comfortable is because of how long they have supposedly known each other, although that remains speculation unless the actors themselves provide clear confirmation. And this is where the story becomes more interesting, because love that lasts for many years is not necessarily about constant romance or dramatic moments. Sometimes it is about friendship, trust, understanding, patience, and growing alongside another person. And if Maurice Sam was indeed speaking about a 13-year connection with WATS, then viewers may eventually want to know what kept that bond alive for so long, and how both people managed their careers while maintaining such a connection. Because working in entertainment can be demanding and constantly puts actors around new people, new projects, new environments, and new opportunities, so any long-term personal bond would naturally require maturity and communication, and fans are now wondering whether Maurice Sam's alleged confession could be opening the door to more questions about his personal life, particularly because he has not always placed every detail of his relationships in the public space. And that mystery is one of the reasons the story has generated so much attention, because people tend to become even more curious when a celebrity who usually keeps certain things private suddenly appears to discuss love, loyalty, or a long-term connection. And viewers are now waiting to see whether Pearl Watts will respond to the conversation or whether Maurice Sam himself will provide more details that could clarify what the 13 years actually represent. Because right now different interpretations are competing online, with some fans treating the story as a major romantic revelation, while others are urging people